So what is restorative exercise? So I get this question a lot because honestly the name doesn't quite justify what it actually is, but I'm going to back it up in a little history lesson. So there's this biomechanist, yes, that's a form of science. Her name is Katie Bowman, spelled the same way as mine. So gotta love her for that. She created a program many years ago called Whole Body Alignment. And that certification program sort of evolved, but it was based on alignment points, corrective exercises, and interspersed natural movement. So as a result, as time went by, the program kind of adjusted and evolved and changed and turned into what's called restorative exercise. And then when you get a certificate in it, if you are a student who goes through the program, you become a restorative exercise specialist. So an RES, res. Well, anyways, Katie Bowman changed the name of her company to Nutritious Movement. So that's still what's her website. And it's based on this premise of we kind of understand nutrition when it comes to eating food, taking supplements and vitamins. You know when you're lacking certain nutrients. Well, and then there's also things that arise. So the perfect one is scurvy, when you're vitamin C deficient. So that's pretty obvious. And if you drink orange juice or take a vitamin C tablet, that will help with the symptoms of scurvy. Well, our bodies have symptoms that happen for a lack of movement, and so we're missing sort of certain nutrients from a movement perspective. And then as a result, we'll have symptoms that arise, but if you can reintroduce the nutrient, just like taking a supplement or eating an orange, typically that symptom will go away. So nutritious movement, it's a very interesting, I love the title of it because it makes a lot of sense. Well, anyways, so you became a restorative exercise specialist if you went through Katie Bowman's program, but she just closed it last year. I was actually the last group to go through. So it's no longer offered, but lucky for any students who want to learn more, she has so many books. Lots of online videos, tons of free content, blogs for 10 years, podcasts for 5. So there's so much free information that she's gifted our community over the years because she just wants her work to be accessible. So as a Pilates instructor and a gyrotonic instructor, the way that it's influenced my teaching is I have taken the foundation of the alignment points and the corrective exercises, and it's literally relaid a new foundation for all my other teaching tools. So I'm now interspersing correctives and alignment to help coax a new shape out of clients' bodies that some of the previous repertoire and anatomy that I learned along the way wasn't really quite able to do. So that's it. Also, Katie Bowman really bolsters natural movement as sort of the missing element in our daily lives. So besides the corrective exercises, the choreography, the alignment points, if we go outside and we're in nature, that is sort of the biohack, if you will, to correcting some of these issues without having to do an exercise. For instance, if you're trying to mobilize your feet more and you feel like your feet are kind of stiff, instead of walking on the sidewalk, could you walk off the sidewalk either on a natural trail or some grass to give your foot and ankle some different shapes and mobility to help those stiff feet and ankles? Because when you're always walking on flat and level on a sidewalk, you're gonna always assume the same shape. It's a very flat, stiff surface, and then you won't get all those variants like you would on a natural terrain. So that's a perfect example. So that is how it has influenced me and my teaching. And so Lush Living, the online programming that I've created, is restorative exercise, nutritious movement, Pilates, a little bit of gyrotonic influence, and then something else that I learned, which is becoming a certified Laban movement analyst. It's a lot of words, but basically I'm a movement analyst. So everything I've learned along the way. So hopefully that helps. It gives you a little background because I know it's kind of a little confusing, but that's